Okay guys, wow, it echoes in here. Welcome back. Today we are working on, let's call it the green booger. So we are working on the neon NYG, which is the paint code, which is like nitro yellow green. Hence the green car. These are very rare, a 95 only option, and I think there was only like 63, I believe. Even rarer if it's a Plymouth, and if it's an ACR, this is an ACR. I think it's a Plymouth too. I'll have to double check on that one. Either way, it's a rare car. We're gonna restore it. So let me walk you around the green booger. But like most and many NYGs or 95 neons or any neons nowadays, they have a clear issue. So you see the clear has broke down. You can see it on my hands. You know, it is showing its age, but it's not. This car is a Texas car, and well, if this was a Nova Scotia car, it would be completely rotten. So that's why I said it is, but it isn't showing its age. It does have some unique parts. It does have passenger side mirror delete. It does have the SRT concept TSWs, which is a really nice rim. It's a 16, I'm gonna leave them on there. It does have the carbon fiber front lip and the carbon fiber dual overcam hood. If you guys have been following this build, it's been ongoing for a couple of years. It's been on the channel before, and last time we pulled the motor. So you see there's no motor, no transmission, and I believe we pulled it because the brake lines were starting to rot, and we decided we were going to paint the engine bay and do it all at once instead of putting new brake lines in and then pulling the engine to paint it later. So we're going to paint. So my plan now is we're going to get this ready for paint, and then we're going to basically paint the whole car. We're going to decide what we're going to go for a motor and transmission setup, and then we're going to do some bolt-ons. Now, I would love to make this an SRT swap, but honestly, with the big turbo SRT, the Camaros, the turbo swap PT we're doing, I don't think we need to swap this to a turbo. I'd love to. I have most of the parts. There are some things I don't have, and let's face it, the exchange rate sucks for us Canadians, so for me to buy anything, I don't have the extra money to do it anyways. What we're going to do is we're going to make this a dual overhead cam, which is the original motor. It is a 5-speed. It has 60,000 original miles. Oh, I lied. It has 70,000 original miles, and it has the SRT interior. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick out all the dents. We're going to get all the dents fixed. Then we're going to sand back all the clear. I'm probably going to take out the front and rear glass just so we can do this properly, make it look really nice since we're going to the extreme that we're going to go to. We're going to fix the dents in the fenders. As you see, there's a little crinkle there. I have another fender. I'll probably just put on this, to be honest. It is a Mopar fender, which I've been saving for many years, so I might as well use it, keep that one as a spare. So we're basically going to pick out all the dents, and then once all the dents are fixed, feathered back, we will prime the whole car, and then what we're going to end up happening is we're going to block the car. We're going to do this a little differently. We're going to paint this with no doors, no fenders on, so we'll do the engine bay, frame rails, inside the doors, inside the, we'll do the quarters, inside the trunk all as one. And then what we'll do is we'll hang all the parts and do all the parts separately. I think that's probably our best bet. So if it stays dual overhead cam, we have a long tube header, icing and intake. We've got a lot of parts, so it will be a fun 2-liter. And it's sitting on BC coils. So let's get picking out these dents and see where it's going to put us, and then we can start sanding this whole entire car, and we'll have some fun with this, guys. With all the dents picked out for the most part, good thing is if I miss a couple dents, guys, I'm priming the whole car, I'll block it. I can find any dents I miss, I'll fix it then, and away I go. So what I should do, I said should. is I should go around and start disassembling the car. So I should take the glass out because I want this out. I'm going to take the front and rear glass out. I should take the tail lights out, bumpers off, work my way around. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start feathering out, prepping all the surfaces for my dents. I'm going to start prepping all the paint, that's all the clear that's going away, and then I'll work my way around. Before primer, I am going to start disassembling this car, but for now I don't want to do that. So let's have some fun and you guys can watch me do the work. So see that the clear is coming off very easy. I'm doing a lot of the base. I want to make sure that it's not peeling anywhere. If I come down to the primer, it's fine. If you look anywhere, the base isn't lifting, so honestly, this is more than enough. You could go the extra step and strip the whole car, but for me, I'm not doing that. I'm priming the whole car. We're going to take this bumper off. Now, there's a couple things I don't like about this bumper. At one point in time, it has been rear-ended, and you can see it has been painted, and there's overspray along the rub strip. So I'm gonna have to paint that gray because I want to keep that looking as factory as possible. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to take out the T25s on each side, which I already did, except for this side. And then this should come right off with the Phillips screws out as well up top. One good thing is we knew it was hit at the rear at one point in time, but there's actually no damage back here. So that's good. We're probably gonna end up painting this black, cleaning it up, do some Pour 15 on it, and this is all gonna be painted with the car as all one. We're not taping the car up, so we'll end up taking the tail light out and this trunk off, and we'll take this trunk off here, and what's gonna happen is we'll spray the quarters inside the doors, inside the fenders and engine bay, and this back all as one. So let's get back to sanding. So like most things, guys, the hook-it pad glue separated and it's no more a hook-it pad. So I can't really finish sanding until I get a new pad. So maybe what I will do is take the driver's side fender off. I'm going to leave the passenger side on for now. Just like I said, I'd rather get it all on the car and get it all primed as one. And there's no damage to the passenger side other than the clear peeling. So we'll jump to that side, we'll get that off. I do have a good fender like I was telling you. Actually, I brought it down, it's right here. So you'll see I do have myself a nice blue fender. Rust-free, damage-free. So what we'll do is we'll get this fender off on this side and we'll see where it's going to put us. Okay, as you guys see, the NYG has taken a leap in the right direction. So we have the front glass out, we have the back glass out, which is really nice as well, and then we got a lot of the passenger side already stripped and the bodywork started as you were watching. Now, the only thing left to do is we gotta take the back seats out so we can take the corner glass out because we're gonna be doing this with no glass in it whatsoever, which then brings me to the thing at the same time. When we do the engine bay, I'm gonna take the harness out and the brake lines, obviously, because we do have new brake lines for this right from factory. We are gonna swap this to a newer style of harness. which means I'm going to add power windows, power locks, power mirrors. I'll probably leave my AC. I'll just put the old stuff in a box, toss it up in the attic, and be done with it for now. It's just more of the fact is I'll be able to have all the options of like power windows, power locks, power mirrors. I'll have the newer style computer. I get to do all the newer style plugs, so it's not a 1 year only thing if something breaks down the road. So next video, guys, we'll finish off, we'll get this all pulled, we'll finish off the bodywork, get it in primer, and then we're going to take the doors and stuff off. We're painting this all separate, so the shell is going to be painted as one, no doors, no fenders on, and then we'll paint the doors, we'll hang them, hang the fenders, and get it put on, guys. So thanks for checking us out. I do apologize, looks like there's a smudge on the camera. We'll definitely catch you on the next one.